All I'm going to say, the Coachella effect is real.
What do you mean?
Diljit was at Coachella. He has put Sings on a global stage, which means non-Sikh, non-brown people, A, know who Diljit is, but B, have some sort of understanding or recognition of what a Singh or Sardar is.
We just had one of the funniest moments ever. This banda here tried to kick off the show like how we did in the episode of the Gadget Show. Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Indy and Dr. Show. What are you on about? And then all of a sudden, Karan, your internet went... That's it. It died.
Okay, I just want to...
That's karma. Instant karma.
I want to say one thing. Did you not say to me at some point the word podcast will go and it'll become the show? Did you not say that?
No,
Indian
I said drop it. It'll just be Indy and Doctor. That's what I said.
You said show at some point.
Nope. I said Indy and Doctor. There is no show. It's going to be a brand. There you go.
Okay, darling.
Caught you out.
It's a very subjective thing. I think you said it. You saying you didn't say it. Just creepy cat out here. Okay, as usual.
Why am I creepy cat now? Tell me this. Tell me how you came up with this lovely alliteration that is not
creepy
alliteration.
So, guys, Indy
it's
has
not alliteration.
No, obviously
by
it's
the
not,
way.
but I've used poetic license. It's a Roald Dahl thing. You know this. Okay?
Okay, mate.
K for creepy, right? K for Kera.
Like Krusty the Clown. Yeah.
Like Krusty the Clown, that's it. So Indy has a very unique methodology of just, he's persistent, right? Like I'm not one who likes small talk. I like to be called in when something needs to be closed. I'm the closer. Indy is you're the solicitor and I'm the barrister.
I'm the opener, you're the closer.
You do all the prep work for the court, and then I go in and then I talk about the stuff that you told me. That's what we are.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
And so Indy was just demonstrating to us how, and this is a good quality that he has. Obviously, look, guys, all the comments you put out there, I will look at some of them and I will, sometimes actually Indy would have already replied to it, but then I want to put my own response. Because it's like an Indy response versus me response. I think that's nice sometimes. You get to see both responses, but the majority of the responses come from Indy. And he was just saying about how, if you want to build a community, build an audience, then you've obviously got to show real love, real comments, and people reciprocate by following. That's what Indy was showing. To which I then said, creepy Kera. To which Indy said, consistent Kera. To which his wife Sanj liked creepy Kera. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah.
Listen. She will like anything that you do to wind me up. You understand this, right? You could be completely in the wrong, and she'll be like, "I agree with Karan." You understand that, yeah? I
mean, we play a game, so it's a very dangerous game. What's
the dangerous game?
It's that game in it, just to see how close we can get you to the volcano eruption point.
It's not good, bro. It's not good.
It's not a good game. When did it happen? It happened. I don't know if we were in Naples. There was a time when it was happening, like actively, the volcano was actively erupting. And then Shindy was there. I said, Shindy, no, this is not the time. Don't poke the bear now. I know you like having fun with something.
I remember she was saying something and I said, not now. I said,
shop.
I know what happened. I was trying to post some stuff to the page and it wasn't loading on the train.
Yeah.
And she was trying to talk to me and you were like, Shindy. No. Now is not the time. Leave him. Until he takes his headphones out, leave him alone. Okay.
Yeah, unless you want to see dangerous eruption, man. So
that's it, man.
But like San said, the viewers just seem to like seeing you struggle. Like it's just I can't explain it. They just love seeing it.
Yeah, you can't even get the words out. There you go.
I can't. I mean, that thing about the time, right? People loved it. I mean, I've sent that to members of my family, and they're outpouring with love. Indy's trying. He's trying. I was like, yeah, he is trying. He's really good. He's not. He's not trying. And I've got a couple of things actually lined up for when we do more in person. I have some more time phrases.
People are asking about quarter past and quarter two.
That's it. That's the one. We're going to do that.
That'll be in the future. That'll be in the future.
Save it. I've got that.
People are going to have to watch and find out.
Do you know what? The quarter past and quarter two is one, but then I'm going to give you advanced stuff like, how do you say 1:20? And there's two ways to say that. That's really advanced. It's like you'll say one, which is from one, and then you have one, which is the time left till two. That's really going to mess with your head. You're going to be like,
yeah.
What?
Great. This is how kids feel, as they're learning how to tell the time.
Oh no, I don't want to do it, man. You can't, daddy, no.
Literally that. Literally.
Yeah, Child
Anyway,
Punjabi school. Hanji,
Karan, can you
what's happening?
do the intro, please? Come on, man. What are you playing at?
Confessions of Brown. One day.
There we go. Look at that. Put it right at the camera as well. Got it in shot, in focus. Sariano. Well done.
Hanji, Sat Sri Akal.
It's your turn this week, mate. I kicked it off first the last few weeks. This is you today. Go on.
All right, buddy. All I'm going to say, single out there, the Coachella effect is real.
What you mean?
That's exactly what I want you to say, my friend. Right. Diljit was at Coachella.
Yes,
He has put Sings on a global stage.
Yes, he has.
Okay. Which means non-Sikh, non-brown people, A, know who Diljit is, but B, have some sort of understanding or recognition of what a Singh or Sardar is. Okay.
Mm.
I'm at a wedding on the weekend. My best friend, Raj. Okay. It's his civil ceremony. And walk in. Very nice venue. Have you seen the film The Menu?
No.
Ralph Fiennes. Worth watching. It's really odd. It's a thriller. It's like, it's, you know, like a, yeah, it's just a thriller. Let's watch it. Anyway, really nice venue for the civil wedding. Horrendous weather, but they obviously had contingency. We were inside. Walk in. There's a receptionist on the right-hand side. She's a Gori. Now, I'm the only Sardar at this event. Only Pagala at this event, right? Pop in like a nice kind of duck egg green. You know, I love that color. Kind of like
this guy and his bloody
listen, singer. It was the theme color. So I didn't pick it. It was the theme that was given to us as a groomsman. So we had the bow tie with the pocket square.
I think you did some NLP on the groom to get him to have duck green.
Like,
You're laughing because it's fucking true.
No. That's some deep level inception. That is. I think this would be a great idea, Raj.
And then you anchored it and you reinforced it to me each time.
Oh, you remembered about the anchoring, look at you. I think this would be a great idea. Having duck egg would really enhance your day.
Yes, it would.
And I'm in full support of duck egg.
Yes.
Right. So anyway, so you know, man's looking on point. Obviously, been hitting the gym. You know, rocking the. We were all in tuxes because he wanted the groomsmen to be all in black tie.
Yeah.
And so there's a receptionist on my right hand side. So I walk in. I'm like, okay, just I don't know anyone. You're just looking, and I get this really, really big smile, and I'm just like, great.
Andy.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, but maybe she's looking that way. And then so you do the thing where you just look away, but then you look back, and then there's another smile. And I was like, yo, so मैं तो होने अंदर आया. I was like, oh, बल्ले Coachella, है ना? इन्हों तो पता Diljit. I was like, time बनाने नाल गोरिये. Doctor da yaar गोरिये. Right? So I'm walking in. I'm like, yo. But then even then, I'm like, nah, okay. But then there comes a point where I'm prepping for my speech, and as part of the speech, I did this thing called Raj Trivia / Cards Against Raj, which is a play on Cards Against Humanity. So I had these little whiteboards which people were going to use on their tables to write down the answers to the questions, but I had to write some stuff on there. I had to get the pens ready. So I went and sat at that back desk. She happened to be sitting there to prep the stuff. So then she starts chatting, and I was like, okay, cool. And then she's like, oh, do you want me to help you? And I was like, yeah, I got there. And she's like, okay, yeah. And then she starts chatting. She's like, oh, did you come up with this idea on your own? I was like, yeah. She's like, oh, so it's such a good idea. And I really can't wait to listen to your speech. I've been told you're a really good speaker. And I was like, man, she gave me a better bumper, man. I'm like, ki ho raha the? I was like, this is unfound, man. I was like, Sardaran di shan hai. And then I just sat on it, and I was like, what is this, man? I was like I said, full swag is on, but Coachella effect. I think it needs to go down in the Urban Dictionary. The Coachella effect.
You genuinely think it's because of the Dilge?
I think so.
You reckon?
I don't want to say this doesn't sound right if I say.
Did she confirm that it's because of the Dilge?
She didn't. But I'm like,
so why do you think it's that? Maybe she's a single.
Yeah, exactly. No, it could have been that. I was just trying to tie in. I know this happened recently. I know there's a lot more, out there.
Pop culture.
Singing that head song in my head.
Do me a favor, sit back a little bit, please. Just a little bit.
Yeah. You can pull the mic back.
The whole shot. Yeah, pull the mic back. That's good.
Happy?
There we go. That's the spot.
We good, darling?
I love it. There you go.
Okay. Hanji. So,
mate, that is tremendous. How did you feel knowing that someone was loving on you and it wasn't your wife?
I know. And guys, if you've been married a long time, look, the thing is, now Shindy says to me all the time, she's like, you just flirt loads. And as
You
part
need
of my...
to flirt loads or you do flirt loads?
Probably both. She says you do it, but it comes very naturally to me. But the intention obviously is not, not anything else. But it's more so like at work. It's just work banter, right? And it just means that things get done a little bit easier. It's a to and fro. It's not like I'm not going to do it if someone else isn't reciprocating or starting it. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to go out there and say, hello, are you looking very nice today? No. It's not like that. It's just, as and when kind of banter. But I'm always receptive to it. I'm always like, it's nice, get a bit of attention, you still got it. I think I've got it more now than I had when I was younger, man. I'm going to be honest.
Mate, I think all of us have it more now than when we were younger.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we know the game.
Skill.
We have life experience. We got beards. Like, it's a whole different game now.
But I'm just saying, I don't want to be out there dating in these streets. No. Can't be doing that. I don't think I can hack it.
What do you mean? Expand on
the
that?
nature of online dating and stuff, man. I think I'd get frustrated with it. I know the intentions are pure and stuff, but it seems so difficult to just get any level of traction on it. I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
No, that's true. That's true.
Which again,
but
I understand why people struggle with apps.
But if you met someone, like, I had this thing. If I was on with Shindy, this person chatted to me, would have been very easy to be like, okay, here's my number, or give me a number, and then that's it. Like, you're into, date number 2 or date number 1 or whatever. So
call that date number 1. Okay.
That's, okay. Right. That's not date.
Okay.
I move fast, man. मैं तो label आता. साडी पहली date बहुत चंगी रही.
That's it.
ਉਹਨੂੰ मैं पंजाबी सिखा देनी है, right? And ਉਹ ਤੋਂ बाਅਦ her Punjabi will be better than your Punjabi.
Probably would, mate.
Probably would. 1:30 बजे आ जा. 2:30 बज गए.
Half 1, half 2, I'm there. Yeah. All good.
साला. She'll be like, मैं इंदी ना पंजाबी गल करदी हैं तो मैनू जवाब इंग्लिश ਵਿੱਚ ਦੇਈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ.
I'll tell you what, you speak to me in Punjabi, you can practice your Punjabi on me, I'll speak back to you in English. There you go. That's good.
That's what you say to her?
Yeah.
I practice English with you, not my first language.
Yes.
So, bro, the Coachella effect in full motion. So let's see. This could become a segment of its own. Might see what other. It might just be a one-off. Probably.
I think it's definitely a one-off. Let's be honest.
Oh, saying you don't have much confidence, man. Thinking I'm gonna have to.
What confidence do I need to? What confidence do I lack right now? Hang on.
No. I'm saying you need to have more confidence in me that the Coachella effect may happen again. Not in yourself. I'm not talking about your confidence. You have plenty of confidence.
Yeah, but I'm thinking with yours, you don't need the Coachella effect. You're Dr. Jazz Mavi, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Dr. Jazz. You don't need the Coachella effect. You were already there. You were already like levels above.
You thought thoda advancement ho gaya. Just a bit of a widening of the
broad spec analysis. Yeah.
Broad spec analysis, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? So we will see. Like Boris says, in his cultural travels, I will go on my travels and I will see what feedback I get when rocking the bug / the star. So yeah.
Good job, man.
And duck egg. I'm telling you, duck egg. There's something in duck egg, man. It's got magical powers. It's my favorite color for a reason. Been through my whole life, and I just discovered it in the last few years. I wonder if when you gave me that case for my laptop, which I'm using now, I don't know did I have anything that was duck egg before that? Was it because of you? I don't know.
Shindy asked me to get you that color.
Yeah, where did that come from? I can't remember. But guys, check it out. Duck egg is such a beautiful color. Andy?
Very good. I'm happy for you, man. Good wedding? Everything kush?
Excellent wedding. Dropped the speech, nailed it, which you had already heard.
Okay, I need to give people some context, right?
Go.
So this guy is sitting there, and we're in a studio, and we're filming with a guest. I'm not going to say the guest yet. If you saw on Instagram, you saw. But if you didn't, you're going to have to wait and see. Okay.
It's a mystery.
This guy is sitting there about 10 minutes before the guest arrives.
Sorry. Wait, quick introduction. I had said to Indy, do you require anything else of me or can I practice my speech? So just before he tries to paint me out as lazy and just sitting there and just doing his own stuff.
Didn't do that.
Ask that question. Just going to put that there. Jalfir.
Internally, I was thinking, I'm very stressed right now. This is not going well. I'm in a new environment. This is not going smoothly. The banda's going to arrive. I need to set something up. Fuck. And Karan's like, okay, so now I'm done. Can I do my speech now? Like, can I practice it? I thought, yeah, okay. Little did I know this guy was going to put so much vim and vigor behind his speech that I couldn't focus for the whole time he was speaking. So I'm sitting there thinking, I'm going to get this.
You told me to turn off the music, remember?
Huh? Yeah, I told you to turn off the music.
Because that was distracting.
That was the first hint. Yeah, the first hint was turn the music off. And the second one is no. He's like, yeah. That's off now. I don't like the silence. Let me do my speech. And I'm sitting there thinking,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Yes.
On this warm evening.
That's what he was saying. And I'm thinking, Karan, just read the room, bro. Read the room, please. Just sit in silence and do some meditation or something, man. Please, not now. Not now, okay? But I was like, okay, Charlie, he's doing it now. Fine. So I'm semi-listening to this, trying to figure the computer out. That didn't go well because by the time you finished, I've been listening to you so clearly that I'd stopped working on it. And I was like, okay. I was like, that was a very good speech. I think you'll be fine. You're like, okay, thank you. And I thought, cool. Can I get back to my meltdown now? You were like, yes. And the guest arrived. And then he had to help us sort everything out. So there we go. That was a quick snapshot.
Quick snapshot. But the speech went very well. So the surprises worked very well. So we got Raj to rap the start of JK, Bump Bump.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so that went down like a treat. He didn't expect that. He identified a Pokemon to his in-laws. So that went down very well. I roasted everybody who came to the stag. That went down very well. Yeah, all in all, good speech. And had some people come up to you, say some nice things. Got recognized about the podcast. There was a guy there who he was like, oh, I've been looking at you for a while. And then went on your podcast to look at you. And I was like, yeah, it's that guy,
What, he went on the phone and did the whole,
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah, so shout out
I
to...
don't think that you giving a speech definitely gave it away. Okay.
Right, yeah, so the comments that came out of that. So Stag Boys obviously know that I've got a podcast. They spent some time obviously asking about that on the Stag. And they were like, oh, guys on the table were like, yo, he's like a professional speaker, man. They were like, you know, he's got a podcast, right? And they kept like plugging the podcast. And I was like, yeah. Should have done call to action and speech, actually. Guys, just in this magical moment that we've created here for Raj and Shiraj, if you just pull out your phones, that's right now, go into Instagram and type in Indian Doctor. that would have been funny. But so shout out to Arvinder, also known as RV. I kept saying Harvey to him because it's so loud. He's like, no, RV. I was like, Harvey. He's like, no, RV. And I was like, and then he went Arvinder. And I was like, got it.
As in RV is in the vehicle, RV.
Yeah. So shout out to him. And do you know what he said? He said, obviously I like the relatability, but he commented on, he goes, the threads sometimes that you go down in terms of Sikhi, he goes, I really enjoy those. He goes, I know it's not like planned segments, but when you do go into it, tangents.
Nice, isn't it?
He said, I really find it useful and it's quite intriguing. And you present sort of kind of a non-judgmental position on things, let's say. Keep it kind of informative. So I thought that was nice feedback. We've never received that feedback specifically.
No, it's good.
So yeah, all good, bro.
Good stuff.
Do us.
So I was home at mum and dad's. Yeah.
Oh my God, ki ho gaya tenu hona?
So I bought the Bolliyan book over to yours, which is fine. That was good fun. Yeah.
Soni kudiyan boli pama boli vich rumal.
Little did I know, the next day my dad was going to come downstairs while I'm eating breakfast.
Right.
And he said,
Indeed.
Are you hungry? I said, yeah, a little bit.
In Punjabi?
He said, in Punjabi, he said,
so
bhukh lag diya? I said, Dad, I've eaten breakfast. He said, okay.
Bhukh lag gaya.
Bhukh lag. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck's
No. You went. No, good look. Let's just do it now. You'll never forget it. So if he's speaking to you because he's older, he would probably say, Tenu bhukh lag gaya. Are you hungry? So say that back.
It's lag gaya. Okay.
Yeah. Say it to me now.
Tenu bhukh lag gaya.
Lag gaya.
Lag gaya. Yeah.
That's it. Good. Not lag gaya. Lag gaya.
Lag gaya.
Perfect. Now, if you're saying it to him, Thwanu bhukh lag gaya.
Thwanu bhukh lag diya. Okay.
Yeah. No. You're getting the ending wrong.
What was that?
You did the female thing again. Bhukh lag gaya.
Bhukh lag gaya.
Lag gaya. Ke nahi or not. Ke nahi. Thwanu bhukh lag gaya. Ke nahi. That's to make it
bhukh lag gaya de nahi.
Ke nahi, not de nahi. Kenny.
Kenny.
Or not.
Kenny.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Kenny. Tenu ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗਿਆ Kenny.
I'm not going to say Kenny. I'm going to say Kenny. Okay. There you go. So Dad
Bro,
says to me,
you
"Are you
nailed it."
hungry?" I didn't. I fumbled through it, but it's fine. It's cool. So he says to me, "You hungry?" I said, "No." He said, "Okay. Well, there's some protein bars in the garage if you want some." I thought, "Oh, okay."
CSK, protein
I
bars.
thought, "Okay. Is it grenade ones?" He said, "No, that's not that one." I was like, "Okay." And he said, "Yeah. It's got everything in it. It's got nuts in it." I said, "Dad,
Right. I'm
I
allergic.
can't.
EpiPen.
Dad,
I'm
I
your son.
can't.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ
I
ਪਤਾ
can't-
ਨਹੀਂ.
I can't eat the nuts." And he said, no, but you should try it and then build some tolerance to it.
Come
and I said,
on,
no.
yaar.
I said, Dad,
Salia?
no. I said, Dad, I
You are
can't
a
try
coward.
it.
You are a coward.
Genuinely, that's how I felt in the moment. I said, Dad, I can't just try a little bit. It doesn't work like that. And he said, no, try a little bit. You'll be fine. I said, no, Dad, if I have it, I'm actually gonna die.
I'm
said,
going to die.
And I said, no, it'll be fine. There's no problems. Everything will be okay.
No problem. No
Problems at all. And I just thought, Dad, come on, man. We have been over this many times. Many times. Come on, man. Do you not know your son? Do you not understand how medicine works?
Do you know what I love for CSK to say at this point? You know these people who are like, it's all in your head, right?
Oh, it was close to that.
Right. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੇਰੀ ਇਹ allergy ਹੈ ਨਾ ਤੇ ਦਿਮਾਗ 'ਚ not real, my friend. You are coward. I love how like, he's giving that vibe to you and he's like, ਥੋੜਾ try ਕਰ ਲਾ. Nikki.
Literally that. That's exactly
Right?
what he said. Yeah. I just looked at him with disgust like, Dad, come on, man. We've been over this. I have EpiPens in the cupboard over there.
My
one in
God.
my bag.
My
I've got
God.
the antihistamine at the ready.
Bloody hell.
Mum stocks up on this for a reason.
For a
Come
reason.
on.
Precious
He just
indeed.
doesn't see it. He thinks it's like something you can cure over time.
Not real, my friend. He's saying
It
get the
can be-
exposure.
I have heard that if you do this when you're younger, like really young, and you develop a bit of a mild allergy to it, you can get through it by like having very small amounts. But even then, a bit risky, isn't it?
Exactly. Why risk it? I love that though. He's just waking up today and be like, today's the day I'm going to cure my son.
No, he sat there and saw that I normally have my protein bar and I didn't have it. And he's like, are you hungry? And I think he took that step and thought, oh, okay, if you get some in the garage, but I need to take you into mum and dad's garage. It's like, you think we have a room of requirement that has everything in it. I mean, everything.
Like-
I said to Dad, you've run out of coffee the last time I came here. The coffee you had in there was 3 years out of date. It was like old. Like I was like, okay, it's still drinkable. I had it, but I was like, it tastes horrible. So he said, okay, I'm going to buy some. I said, cool, just buy a jar. My man comes home with a 24 pack. Like
Costco level.
the straight Costco level one. And he said, here, take 3 back to London. I said, Dad, I'll take 1. Trying to force me to take 2. And I said, you only had to buy like 1 or 2. He said, no, but now I don't need to go and get it ever again. I just think you don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. He thinks I'm going to plow through.
Armageddon.
He thinks I'm going to plow through that much coffee in my spare time.
Well, it's that or he's a prepper, right? He's getting ready for the apocalypse and the end of the world.
Mate, when COVID hit, he was so smug. He's like, all the water I've got here stacked up in
Prepper.
bowls.
He's selling
And I
it.
think,
He's
Dad-
selling it. That's it. Kera Industries. Ajo. COVID vaccine chahiye. Ajo. Nuts chahiye. Ajo.
He's always worried that if any kind of water ever just stops working,
Right.
he's thinking, okay, the water stopped working now. I've got all the water bottles I need here for like a
In the
month and a
world.
half. I'm good. Got
Right.
no problems. So that was a quick one with Dad. Yeah. The other one is the funniest thing I've seen in quite a minute. Okay. And in case you don't understand this, Karan, a minute
Go.
is a very commonly used phrase. Okay.
I know that. I know that. Why would I know?
No, but people say a minute is in like it's been a long time, but they say it interchangeably.
it's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, you
I
understand
know.
that? Interesting.
Wow. What do
interesting.
you think I am? Like,
Listen,
ਪਹਿਲਾਂ
Karan,
ਇੱਕ
sometimes-
ਮਿੰਟ ਸਾਲਿਆ. Oh yeah, ਤੂੰ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਜੈਜ਼ ਹੈ, ਤੂੰ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ. Then you like, ਤੈਨੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਮਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ ਸਾਲਿਆ ਮਿੰਟ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ.
You don't
ਸਾਲਿਆ ਕੁੱਤਿਆ, ਹੈਂ?
understand the slang. You don't understand.
ਤੂੰ
the
ਨਾ
slang.
bloody in the
We went over
PPK.
this. I got a reel out there somewhere about you. Okay.
Listen,
about not
I
understanding
am
it.
very calm.
What's that got to do with it? Why'd you just click
Alright.
at me like that?
Calm. Yeah, buddy. Go. Cool. I'm
Idiot.
hip. Yo, hip.
Bloody idiot. Okay, there you go.
Daddy. Chal.
Okay, so there are corporate companies now that have to give training to people, which are sort of explaining what microaggressions are.
Whoa.
And there was a document leaked online that I found, and I read it, and it's actually really funny that people still say this stuff. So this is going to get possibly passively microaggressive to our kind of people, aka the Browns. So feast your ears on this, mate. Yeah, I took a list of them. I found the best ones. Okay,
Microaggressions, right?
Microaggressions. So things that you say to others that are not acceptable in the corporate workplace. Okay.
Okay. And are you a master of macroaggressions?
Macroaggressions is straight saying, calling us a packy, isn't it? That's a macroaggression. Yeah.
Good. So
microaggression
would be.
Microaggression is this.
Go.
Oh, you don't have an accent. That's a microaggression. See, you're already like, yo, this is quite funny.
Yeah. But the thing, the perfect jawab is, yeah, you don't seem to have one either. Tu kiੱਥੋਂ ਆਇਆ ਸਾਲਿਆ ਕੁੱਤਿਆ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛੀ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ.
Show me your 23andMe. Show me your DNA heritage. This is the one that I thought was my favorite. Oh, you're okay for one of them.
Is that micro? I put that on macro level.
That's micro. It's micro.
No, that's really obvious, man. One of them.
One of them. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
You're not like other Asian people.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to say that. The thing is,
even though we're Indian.
I don't know how you take that. Mine's always like come from a place of then questions like, okay, so what do you mean? What's been the experience with other people? What do you think Asians are? Just confuse the shit out of them and take them down a hole and be like, make them apologize for what their ancestors have done. Like, now tenu pata history, tenu main history paunga.
I want reparations.
Sada jira kohinoor hai na, saaliya.
Yeah, give me the Kohinoor of a square, okay? Until then, no. And take it off the crown. I want it back to its original size, okay? Put all the old diamond back on.
Tell.
Where are you from? No, really. Where are you actually from?
Where are you really from?
Yeah. Where are you really from?
Yeah.
That still gets me. I'm like, oh, barking. Oh, sorry. Birmingham. Oh, is that not it? Oh, okay. West Brom. No? Oh, okay. My mother. Is that not enough? Okay. Okay, I'm lost now. Don't know what you want, mate. When's the last time you went home? This morning. What? Oh, that home. Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
I don't know. Would I take that as microaggression?
Depends on the context they say it in, innit?
Exactly. Like someone saying when you go back to India, I would be like, I'll tell them like it's not.
No. When's the last time you went home? If they assumed that the country was like not here, and they said, okay, by saying that you're implying that my home is not England, therefore it's abroad.
You're right.
A lot of it is meant with the way that it's said and what's implied.
Absolutely. I think that was a little less micro, but yeah, Karan. This is good.
Are you having an arranged marriage? To be fair.
What's wrong with that? Most people are.
I think they kind of are, but it's not called arranged marriage anymore. It's called an introduction. So if someone said that to me,
what's the difference?
I'd say, no, it's an introduction.
What's the difference? For me, that's semantics.
Okay, introduction is you have a say.
In actual arranged marriage, you still have a say.
No, you don't.
You do.
Nah.
You do. I think okay, that's just semantics. I think arranged is just the older word, and now we use introduction. It's the same thing for me. I wouldn't take offense to that one. Still, people say, "Did you have love or arranged marriage?" You wouldn't say love or introduction marriage. Love or arranged marriage, that's what people say.
I'd just say, "How'd you meet your missus?" Then that way,
exactly.
what they come out with is okay, isn't it?
No, we wouldn't say it anyway. But if it was asked of us,
yeah, true. I see that. Okay. You will know my mate. Insert name of someone with same skin color. Implying we all know each other. Which, if you're from Birmingham, Karan,
yeah, it does
we
happen.
all kind of do know each other.
We do. Oh, tu. Ode munde da. Yeah. Chache da munda, hai na? Yeah.
Yeah.
Asita, you and me chacha school kathe gaye si. Man, tera mera friend. मैं तो
That's
तेरा
it.
ही चाचा लगता है सालिया.
I bullied your chacha when he was young. Yeah, I remember, man. Way back.
Bullied your chacha. And
I
now
racially abused him.
my kid's
This
gonna
is
bully
generational.
you.
This
Yeah,
is
mate.
heritage.
That's
yeah.
it. I got my damn rights.
Why do you sound so white? Huh?
I can imagine people saying that to you.
Me.
Yeah.
A lot of them say you don't sound like you're from Birmingham, and I say thank you. That is high praise.
No, I mean I get that, but yeah, if you would get the other one as well. You sound really white. You're like, I went to 2 private schools. Okay, that's what it is.
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
It
I'm
didn't
a
really
coconut.
do much for me. I ain't gonna lie, but cheers, mum and dad. Appreciate it.
You got just good social skills. How's it not done a lot for you?
I didn't know good social skills. Had a bad starter. This has given me social skills.
You're welcome.
In fairness, the connections I made at school have taken me quite far. So, yeah. Open doors.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. You got a lot of bloody doors. You just don't walk through them. So, yeah.
You just stormed through it for me.
Mate, I just kick you. I'm like, you got it. Take it. Got this message. Get the WhatsApp. Bang. What are you doing?
Karan, we are all one race, the human race.
Why is that microaggression, sorry?
You know what? Actually, I think that reminded me of the fake Guru Nanak Dev Ji quote that everyone's been circulating for years.
Yeah.
And it resurfaced again recently when it said, before we can learn to be Sikh, we must learn to be human, or something like that.
I mean, Guru Granth Sahib Ji does say things like that. And there is Guru Gobind Singh Ji's Bani, which says, recognize the whole of humankind as one, which Khalsa
Yes.
Aid has the slogan. So words to this effect, not that specifically. But that's a good thing. Someone said that to me. I'd be like, yes, absolutely. So not microaggression. How's that microaggression, sorry?
Because it kind of implies that you don't see someone's skin color at all, and you're just saying, oh, we're all the same. And I just think, yeah, but your pathway and someone else's pathway of being colored is different. So I think if someone said that to me, I'd be like, is this like an anti-BLM thing you're saying right now? Like, are you going to say to me, all lives matter
It's the
now?
context.
Like, I don't know.
It's the context. Because someone is saying that actually, yeah, you're right. We do have different ways to do what we do. But ultimately, we're still human. We still all get happy. We all get sad. We all have emotions, different stories. Depends how it said, that one. Yeah. If it's genuinely someone saying it, fair play. If it's because it's the right thing to say, then just don't say it.
It depends, innit, that one, yeah. You're really pretty for a dark person.
Oh, bloody hell.
That's the one I think that hurt the most in here.
That's
Yeah, I'm like,
nuclear,
whoa. Damn.
That's some... Whoa. Can't be saying that shit, man.
I gotta say, hands would be thrown if someone said that. Honestly.
Yeah, there's no context that saves you from that one.
Nothing. No context needed.
No.
Are you allowed to drink? So I had an encounter about this.
Well, it's not bad.
Hold your thought.
Go on.
I had my encounter about this. It's I was at a work do recently, and Buddy from HR was there. Yeah, and she knows the right thing to say to ask that question.
She should.
Like
be.
she asked it. She asked it masterfully. Yeah.
Which was?
So she said, "Your choice of not drinking, you not drinking, is that a
religious choice or personal choice?
Lifestyle choice?" I was like, just ask if it's a fucking religious choice. I don't care. Right? Just
what's
say
the reason
it's
you don't
cool.
drink? That's it. That's all you have to ask.
And I
That's
said,
the way to ask it. Yeah.
I said, it's a lifestyle choice. I do. I just don't want to today. That's all. Bus. But she had to feel like she had to dance around the issue.
Yeah,
I just thought, just say it.
Yeah.
But she's probably had a similar kind of training to this, and thought, oh, okay, I can't say that. I need to say this.
No, just I don't know. I think just never presume. So even if you got someone you think doesn't drink, you just ask, "Do you drink?" I see people all the time who outwardly you might think, "Oh, they don't drink." You ask them. I just have to ask them, "Do you drink?" No. Sometimes you get of course I don't drink. It's like, okay, but I have to ask everyone. It's different
Equal
as a doctor.
opportunities of questions.
Yeah, and as a doctor, like I kind of, it's more within the context of what I'm doing rather than like, randomly walking to like, "Do you drink?" But the thing about
I thought you were going to ask people that in like a club or something, but okay.
Salia. Yeah. Hey, you.
Do you drink?
You shouldn't. You're going to do this little dance like Indy.
Hey.
What? No one can do it like you.
Nope.
You look like one of those little hula hula dolls.
Oh yeah,
The
my hips
grass
don't lie.
skirts.
The ones on the dashboard that people got.
That's it.
When they're
That's
driving.
it.
Yeah,
You're that.
Yeah.
I remember that you start with. So you're telling me.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. You're telling me. It's
For
so
those who don't
funny.
understand, another call to action. Go watch the Dash Jab reaction video. Let us know what
ਮੈਨੂੰ
you think.
ਦੱਸ ਜਾ ਮਿਲਣੇ
Comment and like it.
ਕਿਹੜੇ
Thank you.
ਪਿੰਡ ਦੀ ਤੂੰ ਨੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਜਾ ਮਿਲਣੇ Zordon.
To be fair, Karan sings it probably as nice as the banda who sings the song. So there we go.
Rico.
Last one.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
Your name is hard to announce. Can we change it to Jazz?
Yeah, that's macro
Thought I'd leave
aggression.
that there. Thought I'd
That's
leave that
macro.
there.
That's a full macro aggression. That is.
Is that macro?
Yeah, that's macro because if I introduce myself as Jazz, you therefore have permission to use it. You can't tell me what. Now, although, if I saw somebody today called Andrew, right? Guy's name is Andrew. Saw it in the name. I like to get straight to names rather than, just, buddy and kind of those types of terms. Do you mind if I call you Andy? I'm quite forward to things like that. If somebody comes back and says, no, I prefer this, fine. Most of the time, 9 and 10 times, yeah, that's fine. Call me what you like. Or, yeah, most people call me and they give me another nickname.
See, I like Drew in that name.
No.
I like Drew.
Andy's the more natural one.
No, I prefer Drew. Drew's nicer.
That's like calling you Veer. Indy's the
Some
obviously
people do.
No,
Some
who calls you
people do.
Veer? No one calls you Veer.
No,
Don't
no one
be
has.
silly,
No one has.
Saleh.
No one
even knows. Salah.
I couldn't even keep a straight face.
No, some people do. Yeah, like my makeup friend, my made-up friends. Yeah, they call me Veer.
Yeah. Yes. Most deaf.
Yeah. Most deaf. Bloody hell. Who are you? Most deaf.
Anyway, okay, so if someone assumes it for you, fine, but if you introduce it that way, it's cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look,
My
most people
favourite
again
pastime.
will say, "What would you like to be known as? What would you like to be called?"
Yeah. My favorite pastime is seeing people struggle with my name the first time. And I just sit there and let them stumble through it. I'm like, what are you going to come out with? Like, I have a bingo board in my head thinking, they look like they're going to say Indivir, or they look like they're going to say Indivir.
Sorry, the first one. What was wrong with the first one you said?
Indivir. Like, that's normally on point. That's normally the rummy way of how people say
That's pretty
it.
good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. But I've got like some in my head where I'm like, oh, they're going to say it right. Or I'm like, no, they're going to fuck this up. Yeah.
What's the worst one you've had?
Indivir. I'm like, is it spelled with an E? Is it spelled with an E?
Einstein. That's where it's going. Eindhoven.
EIND.
It's like the beer, isn't it? Hindenburg. What's that beer called? Heisenberg.
Heineken.
No. Heineken. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It was like Heind.
That sounded like a cross between Heisenberg and Heineken.
Yeah. Say your name properly.
Indivir.
Just mum and dad call you that, I presume.
Yeah, always. They always call me that.
Yeah.
They've never called me a
Full name.
nickname. But hang on, do your parents call you your full name?
No.
What do they call you?
Dad calls me Jay.
Okay.
Mum calls me Jasu. Jasu.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never observed that.
Yeah, most of my Nanake will use that one, and then Dad sometimes uses full name. Like sometimes if he's asking,
Did he never call you Karan? Did neither of them call you Karan?
Mum will call me Karan sometimes.
Hmm.
Who else will call me Karan? All of Shindi's family call me Karan. Because that's a later thing. It wasn't a nickname growing up. So
No, I
therefore,
understand that. Yeah.
Mum's side of the family don't. India cousins call me Jassi as well. Dad, sometimes when he's asking Shindi, he'll be like, is just Karan here? Like he gets really full.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
The full name.
But if he's talking to me, then he probably normally just drops it to Jay. So
I've never heard you. I can't imagine him calling you Jay. That's so weird to me. That's mad. Look at my face. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but because it's a more kind of like intimate term, he rarely does it in public settings, let's say.
Yeah.
Like even if, his mate's around, right? That day you were here in the back. Downstairs, we showed him a clip of what you used to wearing, and you had to apologize that day. Sorry,
Whoops.
Uncle Ji. Sorry, man.
I notice I swear a lot. I'm trying to calm down more.
You're working on it. It's part of your personality, though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to also step away from being
give
like
up. No more.
No, I'm trying to step away from
What's that?
overly using too many swear words.
Erupting. You're a volcano, man.
No, I'm not trying to use too many swear words. You gotta have like you gotta sprinkle it on.
I'm
like
a volcano.
salt.
I'm a Mount Veed.
What are you on about?
Veed. That's your mountainous name. We saw Pompeii, Vesuvius. We saw Mount Vesuvius.
Mount Vesuvius. You completely fucked that.
But I said Mount Pompeii, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
Mount
saw
Pompeii.
Mount Pompeii, but you are Mount Veed. That's your volcano name. Mount Jaga.
Thank you.
Mount Kira.
I prefer Veed, but okay.
All right, mate. All right. What were we talking about? Can't remember now.
Your full name, nickname.
Yeah. So, it's around uncles, like dad's mates and stuff. Still full name. Yeah.
I've learned something about you today.
What's that, mate?
Imagine that. Just the names your parents call
the
you.
names.
Like, that's a big thing. Yeah. I get called my full name by everyone except
Your siblings?
sister and brother.
Gingerbeer and Indy?
And my papi. And my Jija, to be fair. No. My Jija calls me my full name. Yeah.
What about Sanjay's lot?
Indy.
Indy. Yeah, exactly. Because it's a later edition. Isn't it? Same with Karan and Shindy's son.
but my father-in-law, he calls me my full name.
Formal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Inderveer, you're not good at DIY at all. I don't know.
You
how
sound like your
married
dad
my
now.
daughter.
You're not trying to do my name. You're not trying to do my father-in-law. That's exactly how your dad sounds.
I know. It's a bit deeper normally.
No, it's exactly how he
deeper.
sounds.
Shindy does a good dad. When you're around Shindy, ask her. She does a
All
good
right,
dad.
deal.
Very stern. Chalo.
Let's jump into the next segment.
Cool.
Hanji Paji, I have a question for you today. But you have a question for me first. So come tell me your question.
Tell
huh?
me. Little storyteller. Right. So the other day I was walking through somewhere. Where was I? I think I was in some sort of cafe, right? I was walking past somebody's food. And I saw that they were having anda bean. You call it anda bean?
No,
Egg and beans. Anda
I
bean.
call it anda beef.
Oh, hello. What does that mean? Bees.
Omelette. Anda beef.
So does anda bean specifically mean omelette or any type of egg?
No, it means omelette. Always
So
omelette.
how do you what do you call fried egg?
Nothing. We don't tend to have that. My mum always made anda beef. She never made like sunny side egg. She
Scrambled?
always made it omelette.
Scrambled?
Again, she never used to make it. She always used to call it anda beef. So,
Anda bean. So it's a mum thing that you've inherited.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we say anda bean, egg and
Okay.
beans.
Okay.
So my question for you, my friend, is: wait, first you eat omelette and beans? Is that something you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just don't go out my way for it. Like, I'll make it eggs. In fact, I need to make you. Do you eat eggs now? I don't know. You're weird sometimes. You change your mind.
KK.
Sometimes. Okay, the next time you're here, I'm going to make you a banging egg wrap. It's banging. It's
How?
scrambled
How?
eggs
Sure.
in a wrap is so good.
Scrambled egg in a wrap. That's gonna fall out, bro.
No,
go for an
bro.
omelette.
The way that
Let's go
I
for an
wrap
omelette.
it is sensational.
But why not just an omelette? Why mash it up?
Karan, don't question it. Just try it. I'll make it for you.
Okay.
Ask Sanj. She raves about it. Siddigal.
Okay. You see, the problem with Sanj raving about something is like me and Sanj is this person who can eat the same thing every day for 10 years.
Yes, she can. I know that.
Yeah, so she's not, if you make Shindy rave about it, that's something. You make me and Sanj rave.
Okay,
we see
that's
any
fine,
food and we're
that's
like,
fine. I'll
oh,
make
great,
it for
great,
Shindy
great.
too. I'll make it for Shindy too.
That's
fine.
the barometer.
That's fine. I got no problem with
Okay.
that.
Okay. So you eat anda bean. Fine.
Mm.
Now, here's a question for you, matey. You got a piece of toast. Do you go? You putting the egg on the toast and beans on the side? Or you putting the beans on the toast and the egg on the side? Did I say the same thing twice there?
No, you
I
didn't.
did
You
say
said the opposite.
I did say the opposite, yeah.
So I am torn because sometimes if you take away the eggs and you put the beans on the bread, it's beans on toast. That makes sense. That aligns.
As in just, there's no anda, you mean just beans on toast?
Yeah, that makes sense. That's perfect.
Beans on
If
toast
you
is
take away
perfect.
the beans and
Right.
you put the omelette on, the omelette goes on top of the toast. That's fine.
Right.
I would put the beans on the side logically, because the centerpiece of the food is the omelette. So the omelette must be in the middle on top of the bread, and the beans must be on the side tucked away. If you're really living life on the edge, you just stick it all on top and just have a fucking rave. But I'm not about that.
The problem with that is, again, depends how you have your omelette or whatever. I like to have ketchup on it. So
You
the
know what?
idea,
I understand that,
toast,
but also
omelette,
I still
ketchup,
can't
and beans
try
on
it.
top. What's that? What, ketchup?
I can't have ketchup on it if I'm having beans with it. It's too much. It's too much sauce.
No. See, the way it depends how you have it. You've got to have a burki of the egg and toast, and then the beans. You can't have it together. Yeah, that's weird. That's like putting ketchup in the beans, and you're just like, "Rah." That doesn't make sense,
That's what I was trying to say.
right?
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. You can't have the bean. I can't have the beans on top, like you said, and have the party, the rave, because you got the sauce. That makes no sense to me.
See, have it separated. Has to be separated.
Yeah. It has to be.
Can it touch the edge of the bread?
Don't mind that. It's fine. No issue. What I don't like sometimes is, like if you get the end of the can of the beans, you got the actual beans and you have like the bean toddy, the liquid
Yes.
sauce bit. And sometimes you just get free liquid, like loads of it. And obviously it's a plate, so it just goes into the space and it just wraps around. You got this
it
pool
does.
of there's
Submerges
no beans in it. Yeah, there's no beans. It's just liquid. That that bean colored liquid.
That's
And I'm
why
just
you
like,
have to take spoonfuls of it out so you can leave the 30 in.
Yeah, I know. But when Shindy's like, "Oh yeah, Karan, you'll finish it," and
There you go, bam. There you go. You take all of it.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, it's got a plate full of beans now. That's it. It's just not very good, is it? I agree with you though. I think it's odd, but this person had the beans on the toast and then the egg on the plate and like nanga, and I was like, what are you doing? In that scenario, if you're gonna do that, you must have two pieces of toast, one toast for the egg, one toast for the beans.
Ooh, look at you, smart guy.
Right? You
Two
can't
and
you can't
two.
have it the other way. And then I ran into an old friend at the wedding, and she said that morning she'd had Thurka beans.
I fucking hate him.
Oh my god! How have we got to this many episodes? Do you hate it because of what it does to your bowels, IBS, or do you?
No, I just hate it. It's disgusting. Just leave it as it is.
Sorry, what is wrong with you? So I just want to clarify before we go into this. Can you
Swear
eat
to
it?
God.
No,
Yes, I can eat it. I really don't like it.
You can eat it, and it doesn't cause you any harmful. Bad
No, I
habits.
just don't like
Right.
it.
Tell me about the rest of your family and Thurka beans.
It's a controversial topic. It's like
Yeah,
sprouts at Christmas. It's controversial.
Sprouts. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like them. I think it's disgusting. What do you say on it?
How you feel about sprouts is how I feel about,
Thurka
Thurka beans. Yeah.
Sorry, do you like sprouts or not?
No, I hate them. They're disgusting.
Yeah, good. So, all right. So, who in your family likes Thurka beans? Who are the true believers?
Mum, dad.
Original. So, none of you lot, siblings. And you've
I
had it
don't
on
think
toast.
so. I'll double check and message in the family group later, but I don't think so. I think my Jija does because he's desi, innit? He'll eat it.
Sure. He's fresh, isn't he? Like, yeah,
No, he's not
yeah.
fresh. He's just got a desi
He's
streak
what?
in him. He's got a desi
Yeah,
streak.
like Kiki fixing it now. Oh, he's desi, aka fresh. Like, no, he's got a desi streak.
No.
He's
He
got
has a
desi
desi
streak.
When it comes to food,
Diljit,
he's desi.
streak.
When it comes to food, he's desi.
Now
He
you go
is.
back to fresh. Okay.
It's true.
Did you see that comment about how somebody had said something and they were like, in Canada they call freshy something else, and they were like,
Fobs.
right, and then they were like, oh, and I think you guys call it freshies,
Yeah, we do.
and I was like, I've never heard this word. What's the word? Fob.
Fob. So now
Was
you
it-
understand
go
why
on.
I had to check with you. It's been a minute when you don't know what fob is, but you understood that. Like your
Sorry,
levels are so
fob is a
your
well-known one.
levels are so off.
Sorry. Is fob a well-known one?
Yes, bro.
1 second, wait there. Shindy,
Don't click at your wife, man. Oh my god.
she's got headphones in, man. I'm trying to get
Don't
attention.
give a shit, man. Stand up
Just
and wave
calm
at her.
down.
Don't click at
No,
your
no.
wife.
She's clicking.
I've heard of it so much.
She's clicking back at me now. You've not heard of it? Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it maybe once or twice, but not loads.
For Canadians, say fob. Okay.
No.
Manu says it. All right. Okay, fine.
Thank you.
She says maybe once or twice.
Thank
Anyway.
you.
So your Jija
Yes.
has a fresh streak.
In his
what he
food
said.
taste, yeah, he does, man.
Yeah,
I would say that. He'll embrace it. He
yeah.
doesn't mind.
Yeah, big man. All right. How about Desi cha, salia. Do you drink that then?
Yeah, all of us. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay then, isn't it? Bloody sala gora, yeah.
It's not the same thing though, is it?
Thurka
Karan?
beans with desi
It's not
cha,
the same
man.
thing though, is
That's
it,
a
Karan?
great combination.
That's like me fucking saying to you, do you like gobbi and do you like dal? Oh, but it's got the same base. It's made of Thurka. That doesn't make sense.
I was trying to see if you just don't like anything that's related to our culture. Because
I
that's what it seems
do.
like. You're just a bloody little coconut,
Geez,
right? You
we
don't
went
like
to
telling the
Five
time.
Rivers and it turned my
And
chicken
you-
into one. Okay,
Exactly.
That's
What does that tell me?
happened.
No, that tells me that you're just not used to our culture. You do not like the food. You stick to your sandwiches. That's it.
Karan, you died the next day too. Don't start, okay?
No,
you were like,
no,
oh,
no.
I wasn't feeling
Yeah,
great either.
yeah. But not your level. Like, blah.
Yeah, but still, okay, you have problems too, man. All right. It's
How
a
was our
standard
guest?
thing that happens.
Was
Huh?
I guessed okay?
I think he was fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Hardened
He's
stomach.
fine. Yeah.
I'm really in shock, man. You don't like Thurka beans. I think you have to try my Thurka beans. Just try them. That would
Okay.
fry up.
Okay.
So good. I can't believe you don't like that. Okay, that's a confession in itself, man.
We're not in confessions anymore.
I
but
know, I know. Jello. So that was my question for you, and you have a question for me.
Yes. So I was talking to a girl at work today.
Oh
and,
yeah, Coachella effect in action. Hello.
She's a colleague, bro. Relax. Yeah.
Oh no,
So-
that's how it starts, mate. Jello.
It doesn't. I mean, I have to talk to the opposite sex. They make up half of the population of the world, but okay.
Hello. My name is Indy. I got podcast. You like to me? I talk to you. Yeah. I in Desi streak. Okay.
That's not how it works. I'm trying to get my phone out of my case so I can give it a bit of a wipe.
Is now the time to do that? Why do you want to do that now?
Because I saw that in the back. I saw that little spot and it was really pissing me off. So I had to get
Oh,
it
it's
out.
like a pimple. That is a whitehead. What is happening there?
It's tissue.
Man's got tissue
Anyway,
everywhere.
so
Loves his tissues.
what happened was we were talking about she went to go to Zara at lunch to go and get a dress, and then she storms back in with a Zara bag and said, I didn't get a dress.
Storms back in.
Yeah, because she's obviously running late because she's run down to get the dress and come back. So she's marched back in and she said, I didn't get the dress, but I got a top. And I said, what? And she said, yeah, I went there. They didn't have the dress, so I bought a top. I said, okay, so you go to a shop and you won't leave the shop until you have purchased something. Like, even if it's not there, you have to purchase something. She said, yeah,
As in
I
you
get
feel like you
upset.
failed. Yeah. You know,
And
that's
she said,
comedy.
I get upset if I go shopping and there's nothing there. And I said, but you went for the purpose of buying that one dress. Why spend the money on something else? Because you're still going to get that dress in the future.
Sale गोरियां दा
It's just a
काम,
waste
man.
of... It is. To me, it is.
Right.
yeah?
And then they complain, मेरे को पैसे नहीं हैगे. मैंने कुछ दिंदा नहीं, मैं तो holiday ते नहीं जांदी.
I'll take it up a notch.
frugal बने जो थोड़े.
Well, this is where the frugality comes into it, and you should be very proud of this. I think it's
Go
the
on,
most
Indy.
disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Oh, go on.
She kept the labels on one of her dresses, took a picture of it for Instagram at a wedding do, yeah, and then sold the dress on for full price afterwards. Because it had the
Wait.
labels attached.
Wait, slow. She bought the dress. Same dress you're talking about. Or
No,
top, whatever.
different dress in the
Oh, there's
past.
something
in
else.
the past
Alright,
now.
right,
This is
okay.
something in the past, yeah.
She bought a dress, wore it to an event.
Kept the labels in, just tucked it in the back.
No, but wore it as well.
Yeah. Obviously,
okay.
took it home, washed it,
And then
left
what,
it out to
just
dry,
returned it.
and then sold it on to another person. But then, you know how if you keep labels on something, you get more money back? That's what she did.
I'm interested. Why did she sell it and not just return it if she kept the labels?
Because I don't
That's
think
the
the
obvious thing.
returns would ever be allowed. Like they wouldn't accept that. They'd be able to tell.
You know, I did it once. The return thing I said. I was at Mayor and Kenny's house. I had an event to go to. Forgot my kapde for this event at home. Had to dash to a next. Bought this kapde I'll never wear again. Put it on. Came back. Put it in the original next packaging. Went back next day. Got the money back. So it's possible.
Wow.
But fine, in this scenario. But sold it on for full price. Kept the tags. It's madness.
Kept the tags on the whole time. And I just thought, isn't that like
But why
rubbing
not
against your
just-
back in that?
Yeah, why
And if
just
there
keep
was a
it like
Desi
you-
person there, they'd see that and go, oh, you left the tag on.
Yeah.
That's what they would have done. And you'd be like,
It's like,
no!
It's like collector's items. When you open from the boxes.
Like how in Spider-Man, when Gwen comes to his yard and cracks it open out the box.
Oh, this looks nice. Old.
When she opened it, the whole cinema, the person also went,
There you go. That's interesting.
Yeah,
But
man.
this failure thing. man,
Frugality
people-
too much.
That's not frugality. That's really not the definition of frugality, mate. Do not see you tarnish the name of frugality by saying these things.
I don't think I do. I think that's frugal. if you ask me.
No. See, that's being cheap. You keep confusing the same bloody thing. Being frugal is not the same as being
Anji
cheap.
Vesuvius, कितना ठीक है?
Yeah, I'm
ठीक है?
erupting now.
आ गया?
साला.
आ गया?
Yeah. Mount Karan now. Cheap and frugality, not the same thing. If people appreciate more what they have and realize they don't need endless amount of things, that's being frugal. It's not the same as being cheap, bro. Okay, you can still buy expensive things and be frugal. Okay, but in this situation,
She
this
bought the
guilt.
expensive thing and returned it.
No. But before that, this the guilt of I can't not buy something, and then people complain about not having money to do things they actually want to do, but they've hoarded all these things.
There's a brown girl in our team, and I turned and looked at her and said, "Please tell me you understand where I'm coming from." She said, "Yes, I understand. I don't agree." I said, "Okay, cool. You were raised
Do you
correctly."
want the
Okay.
advice? Don't put yourself in a buying environment. If you're in a buying environment, you're going to buy. It's really that simple.
No, I don't. Geez, I can go window shopping for hours, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's nice." Nope. I could do that. It's workable. It's very workable.
Okay, the scenario is
we
thinking
went
more. Go on,
window shopping, and I tried on like Crocs, everything, and I said, "No, I'm good," and then walked off. I can do it.
And then my wife forced me to buy a kacha, so that was that, wasn't it?
That was good.
It's good kacha.
Yeah.
Very good kacha.
See, but you were in the buying environment, so you succumbed to it. I didn't.
I did not succumb. My wife told me to. My wife bought it. There's no idea. I wasn't even. I didn't. I left the thing because the dog. Remember, I was outside.
Yeah.
And then I got attacked by another dog. So I was like, "This is great. I'm not safe anywhere, man. I'm gonna go back up the mountain. There's no dogs there." Yeah, interesting. Very interesting individual.
Yeah, man. All right, sorry. I don't mean to upset you about the frugality thing.
It's okay.
Please don't get upset.
Do you know what it is? I know you don't understand the concept, so it's fine.
I do understand it, Karan. I just like ribbing you
I
about
am
it.
gonna stop talking about it now.
I like ribbing you about it. It's fun.
That's just a dirty word, and that's fine.
How's ribbing a dirty word?
No.
Hold on, ribbing is a dirty word now. What?
Very, very dirty. It's part of your microaggressions. Very
No, it's
dirty
not.
word.
No, it's not. Ribbing is fine.
Is it ribbed?
No one says ribbed. You say, "Oh, I was doing a bit of ribbing." That's what you say.
Isn't it ribbed for your pleasure?
Oh my days.
Salia. Oh,
I never thought of that.
Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, man.
Karan,
Cook your head.
I swear, hand on heart, I did not think of that. Only you would think of that because you're a doctor, okay? I would not think of that.
Okay, now you know. Yeah, Salah.
That's
fob.
so different
Stop
to
it.
like
you
the
fob.
meaning of ribbing.
Fob. Fob na kar.
How am I a fob? I can't speak
Fob
Punjabi.
badi
You're the more bobby one than me and
Yo,
you.
fob na bana tu.
You're the bobby one, you dumbass. Good lord. Oh,
Chalo.
that done end the segment? Okay.
That's it, darling.
Last one. Go on. What's happening, Doctor? I'm just going to tell him. You are a jerk who mocks me, apparently.
You what?
That's what the comments are saying. The comments say that you're a jerk who mocks me.
Is this one person or multiple people?
It's the one that you responded to. The only comment you responded to. That one.
The lady.
Yes.
She didn't say that. Say what she actually said.
Think I've got time to go and find it.
Well, that's fine. But you're paraphrasing. She did not say you're a jerk. That's how you took it.
She said jerks like this.
Yeah.
Trying to find it. Hang on. Wait there.
Darling.
Hold tight. No, Karen.
This is the.
What do you think she said? I'm going to try and find it.
Is this the? I can't remember. This is the time. There wasn't the time one, was it? This is the McGilly Hoagie.
This is the other one, the giggly
McGilly Hoagie?
one. I think it's that one.
Hmm.
Trying to find it. It might take a while because you really want me to find the exact phrasing.
So many comments.
Not making it easy for me,
guys.
Karen.
We love it when you guys reach out and again things that we think only we will experience. Clearly, it's not. These are universal experiences, and it's very nice when you guys get to enjoy and rabbling off fun as well. So
I got it. Here we go.
You got it. He's got it.
Quote, that's the problem. We need to encourage people when they are trying to speak a language that is not their primary language. We all make mistakes. Laughing at someone who is trying is the ultimate jerk move. Yeah, Karan.
Yeah. And what did I say back, sorry?
You said, Oh fuck! I've just swiped it off now. I'm not going back into it.
Okay,
You said
it's
it's
okay,
something
don't
like we need to do it for encouragement for the podcast or something.
No, it was
That's
like
what you said.
it's like clearly. Look, A, I help him. B, it's clearly funny for the podcast. It's not like I put you on a camera and it's like, oh, let's roast Indy and make him cry. Like, do you know what I mean? But no, I see comments of that. I'm
That's
like,
what people think you do to
are
me.
you no? But are you thick? Like, do you have? Is your emotional intelligence so low that you can't understand comedy? Do you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, this clearly isn't for you. So go watch something else. Pisses me off.
I can tell you're very upset.
Yeah. If you can't understand that, then just don't come to the channel. Thank you.
Well, there you go. Thank you for clearing your name. You're not a jerk. It's fine. I know you're
No,
trying to help me, like you did at the start of this episode. You know, sometimes I have to listen back to these episodes to listen to the Punjabi lessons again.
Do you? I didn't know.
Yeah, I actually do now.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਨਹੀਂ?
Nay.
Good response. I remember when you were in Punjabi school, right?
Sorry,
And you had-
Naji.
Nahi Jeena, nahi Jeena. Actually, don't say that. It means
No.
I don't want to live. I don't want to live.
No.
Yeah, don't say that to your dad. I'm like, huh? Ki? So yeah, in Punjabi school, when you had to learn how to make sentences, you'd basically use part of the question to make the sentence.
Yes, you would.
So you'd be like, "ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ?" ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਭੁੱਖ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗੀ.
yes.
Right?
That's exactly
Then
it.
you're like, yes, that's it. That's all I have to do. Take the same words, put them in different
And
order.
done.
Add like one or two. Done. ਤੂੰ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ? ਮੈਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ. Yeah. And then but even actually the bit before that was when you still in really small sentences. Roti kha, utte ja.
Yeah.
Timi nu sala. Like Timmy's like a dog or something. But that was really, really short sentences, and you get into rhythm.
Mera,
Like,
na, Indy, hai.
है ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਨਾਂ ਕੀ ਹੈ?
Hai.
It's just all the time.
That's what it is, though, isn't it? It's just bare hairs and Hans. That's it.
Oh, I'll tell you, the advanced level Punjabi is when you can use a sun.
Sun. Yeah, I remember.
I mean,
sun.
sun is like, Punjabi newsreaders. Yeah, so that's hard. I don't use sun. That's hard for me. Let me teach you another word. All right, sometimes I have to ask people in Punjabi what's their approximate weight or height.
Oh,
Like,
I thought
how-
you meant weight is in like time.
Oh no, weight is in. Yeah, what would you say to that? What's your sentence for that? How much do you weigh, roughly?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what weight is in Punjabi. I'll be like, tell me your luck. That's the closest I'll get to it.
Luck. Oh my god.
Tell me
See,
a luck.
luck 28 yeah, 28 30 34 and ki luck
38. Luck 38 kurida. Okay. Wait. Mumunda da. Whoops.
Won't do that. All right, cool. So I'll tell you the word for weight. So par.
Par. Okay.
Par. So now you got that word. Gone. How much do I weigh? Ask me.
Tusi kinne
Tuada.
tuada par ki hai? That's rude, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so then all you got to do is change the ki to kinna.
What? Tuhada
Par.
par
Kinna.
kinna hai?
That's it. Perfect. Look, you got the perfect sentence now.
Ooh, kinna.
Right?
Okay. Kinna. I like
And if
that.
it was- if
Kinna's
it-
nicer.
Kinna's nice, right?
Actually,
Or you can, if it's more relaxed, tera par kinna. Tera. Tuada. Tera. Tera more informal. Older to younger. Tuada just obviously more formal and respectful. Now, here's the killer word. So if you want to put approximate, because menu pata nahi, that's what the jawab comes back. That's it. Takriban.
Takriban.
Yeah, approximate.
Have
So
you
then
ever
I'll-
said that word to someone in Punjabi and they don't know what that word means? Because that sounds quite advanced.
It is advanced, but they always know. And I always add the end. Takriban kinna. Takriban kinna.
Oh, you do the hand motion. For those that can't see, you should be watching on YouTube, really. But it's
Oh,
okay.
I know. Saleo.
We appreciate your view. Thank you. Anyway, continue.
All right. Do you know what height is?
Hat.
It sounds like saying hat.
Hat.
You know,
no.
I heard someone say this once. This is wrong, but they say, "Does he lambe kinne?" I know what they mean.
I like that. I like
Wait,
that.
what's that translate in English, Indy?
What's your tall?
Oh no, how long are you? That's what it means.
Or what's your tall, really, if you think
What's-
about it? Because when you say
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
lumbar, you're like, yeah, they're tall.
It's how you're using the word. There is lambe. Aha banda lamba hai.
Yeah.
He's long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the correct word is kad.
Qad.
Yeah, ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੱਦ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਹੈ?
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੱਦ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਹੈ? Interesting.
ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕੱਦ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਹੈ? Yeah. So that's height. So height and weight. Kad and par.
Mm.
But sometimes they don't know par. Weight. ਤੁਹਾਡਾ weight ਕਿੰਨਾ? I have to get that
See,
sometimes.
weight.
Yeah. You have to do that
There's
sometimes.
so many English words that just like flip to Punjabi. If you put an accent on there, I understand it now. It's
They-
like your
they
boot
should-
one from ages ago. Boot.
Right? Boot khol do.
See?
Dicky.
Same thing.
That's it.
Same thing.
This is becoming a thing, you know, this whole Punjabi thing. You seem to like it.
I told you it could work as a segment. You don't listen to me.
I like it. I think it's a good idea.
I think it's a great idea.
I think you need to come with phrases that you are good common phrases you'd like to know how to say. I think that's a good starting point.
I think sentence structure is the problem. I don't think vocabulary is the issue. I think it's sentence structure and confidence with the structure.
Yeah, so then
That's
bring
where
a
the flaw
phrase or
lies.
bring a sentence, but something you would say.
Okay. So this is like a cleanup job now, like cleaning up.
Yeah, it's only little
mishap.
things. You've got the
No,
word.
no,
You're
it's
right.
not little things. My vocab isn't that high.
You've
It's
got the
pretty
words.
limited. Sometimes.
How
Sometimes
do
I
you say
say
how-
words.
how are you?
I say words in the hope that it will actually be right, and then sometimes when it's right, I'm like,
You know what
nailed
it
it.
is? You say sometimes in Punjabi, you know, like the way we used to text and we drop letters, but you can still work it out from the rest of the word.
Yes,
Like
that's
thanks,
me.
THX. That you
That's
kind of
100%
drop
me.
random Punjabi words, and then you're like, they'll kind of get it from the context
Mm.
and the hand actions, and then they'll kind of work it out. How do you start a conversation? Like say, how are you?
Sassy
Or
guy.
how's it go? Perfect. Gihala. Yeah. But if it was someone a bit older, just now change it. Yeah. No, you know the word. Okay, I see what you're trying to do there by adding the G, but just add that new word I've told you, tuada. And then add what you said before.
Tuada hal, yeah. That doesn't sound right.
Tuada hal ki hai.
Oh, tuada hal ki hai. Okay. Cha.
See, it's little tweaks, man. You've got it. You've got the basics. Just
tweak.
tweak, right? Tuada and tusi. If you just use those two words, 99% of your problems go away. You know what I
You'll
mean?
go far.
You go very far. That and you focus on the masculine. Those three
That's
things.
it. Three things.
Three things.
Tuada.
Right? Tuada.
Yeah.
Go on.
Masculine.
Tusi. Masculine.
What's the other one?
Tusi.
Tusi.
Ded.
Tusi, tuada, ded,
Ded. ਢਾਈ.
dai. All of them.
ਸਾਡੇ.
All of it.
ਸਾਡੇ.
Sada.
No.
no, I know it's Sunday. I know it's Sunday. I know it's Sunday. I know it is.
Nothing is
I know
yours.
it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is.
You're not
Okay,
Dr.
calm
Strange.
down. Calm down. I know it is. I know it
Doctor
is.
Strange bani ਜਾਂਦਾ.
Oh man. Anyway,
time.
what's actually been happening?
Did you watch Wimbledon yesterday? Actually, I know
I
you watched Wimbledon
did.
because
I watched all 3-ish hours because I got in and it was 6-1 to Djokovic. So I thought, okay.
Oh, you watched the first. Oh, you missed the
great.
first set.
I missed the first set. I was like, this is going to be a breeze. And I thought, we're not going to be here for long. You know, Sanj, we're going to watch this and go to the gym. That was like 2 o'clock. No, 3 o'clock. I thought, yeah, we'll be done by 5. Little did I know it was going to turn into one of the maddest matches I've ever seen.
Okay, let me just. Are you a tennis fan? Because I wasn't sure, but you were messaging me yesterday like you were a tennis fan.
Okay, I watch Wimbledon. Yes, I do.
You do?
I'll
Okay, I
admit
didn't
that.
know that.
Over
I
the
didn't know that
years,
about you.
I have watched Wimbledon very thoroughly.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah,
okay,
whenever like a Brit is playing or someone I like is playing, I pay attention.
Because you were dropping some comments, and I was just like, it felt like when I talk about football, like you knew some little bits, but I was like randomly, you were just like, Andy doesn't play like this. I was like, why are you hating on Andy? Where did Andy come from?
Because
I know he's
you were
sitting
getting
there.
jucked. You were getting jucked like 2 weeks
About?
ago, being like, "Yes, come on, he's gonna do it." And I was like, "Geez, he passed it." I said that to you, and you were like, "No, he can still go far."
The point is, everybody's got a chance. Okay, stranger things have happened in Wimbledon. That's the
Everyone's got a chance, but I saw the levels yesterday and thought, "No way, no."
point. Yeah, fair play. But yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I didn't know why you just started on Andy. I was like, he's not been playing, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
Bichara, you're like, Andy hasn't got this. Andy's never been this good. And I was like, bro, 2016 when he beat Djokovic, he was on a good level. He was a high
Yeah,
level.
yeah,
He won the
was.
gold.
He was. Yeah.
He was. So
But
everyone has their peaks.
I was a big Federer fan, so
Yeah, same. Yeah. I see. I've been a fan of all of them, and Djokovic gets a lot of hate. I like Djokovic, man. I think what he's done for the game, longevity, he's different to the other two. His bendy
I hate
legs.
him. I'm just
His
not a fan.
bendy
that's
legs are so interesting. He slides
yeah,
around
yeah.
like it's a clay court.
Yeah.
But say the opponent's surname. Carlos.
I've forgotten the kid's name. Oh, Alcaraz.
So I was listening to it. That's obviously how it's spelled. And Tim Henman kept going, obviously correct, Alcaraz.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's how you say it. And then I think my mom's on the front of my Wasi. It was like the final point. And mom was like, yeah, I'm watching Alcatraz. I was like, Mom, no, that's a prison. Alcaraz. Alcaraz.
Sandra's saying the same thing, Alcatraz. And I was like, okay, it's Alcaraz. But
San Francisco, John,
Jail Jana? Okay.
But his forehand, the way he was whipping that forehand. There were a couple of running forehands.
The one where he was running backwards to flick his wrist around, the dexterity in that where he's running backwards after being lobbed and still get a shot away. It went out, but I thought, how did you make that? No. He's running and the ball's in front of him, but he gets like this mad flick. That one. And he got it behind him with catch. And I'm thinking, how did you get that, first of all?
There's that one. There's one he did through his legs, which they didn't call out. Djokovic challenged it and it was out, but he made that. And there was one where he just really calmly lobbed Djokovic. He brought him to the front of that drop shot. And
he kept on doing that drop shot though a couple of times and it didn't come off. And there were a couple of slam shots he hit and it was out. And I was like, you fucked it. But he plays clearly aggressively.
It's the youth and it's Nadal, man. It's the Nadal kind of style of play. He's got the same forehand. He's basically modeling Nadal. He set the blueprint for this way of playing, and it's awesome. It's exactly Federer Nadal 2008 when Nadal, Prince Felipe, who's now King Felipe, who was there yesterday, was there. Exact same thing. Went to 5 sets, but was tighter in the 5th set. I think he went on to like 8, 9 p.m. that one. And they were like, oh, this is the end of an era, right? And it had those vibes. I still thought when he got broken in the 5th, Jocko became clinical, man. His service games, this whole thing in the commentary, like, oh, look at him, his ball violation. He's taking so much time for his serves.
That ball violation shit was funny, though.
It's funny. I'm like, listen, do you know what? I'm sitting there thinking, just ST, shut, what's the thing? Shut the, I don't want to swear. STFU. That's what it is, isn't it?
Shut the up. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The man's got 23 slams. You commentators got one between all of you. Just shut up, man, right? Give the man some respect. He's the king. Let him do what he wants. Okay? He's earned it. 7 slams.
But it's the rules. I don't give a shit.
What are you going to do? You're going to say thank you, bye-bye, disqualify him. No, you're not. So just shut up. Stop talking about something else. That was my point.
I loved how he lost that point and he was broken after it went to like 11 juices or 13 juices or whatever, yeah?
He won that game. Oh, no. Did he get broken?
No, he lost it because afterwards he smacked his racket against the pole and obliterated it. People were booing him. And I thought, no, I'm happy he did that because he needed to let the aggression out so we can move on to the next set. Otherwise, he would have carried it on through with him. I'm like, do your thing, man.
Exactly. I'm in complete agreement there. And actually, Shindy was asking me this question. She was like, what are you watching? Because you didn't seem to be cheering. And I was like,
I'm just appreciating it.
Yeah, but look, Jocko is the GOAT, right? He's got the most slams. And he still can win this. And he's probably still going to win the US Open. He's still probably got another couple of slams in him. But I'm watching to see how does the champion deal with adversity. That's what I wanted to see. How does he deal with it? Sometimes he's shouting at his box, fine. But sometimes he just gets so clinical. So in that final set, he's broken. But his service games, if you watch them back, his ball bouncing time went down. All his first serves went in and he was winning love games. He just went into this mode because he was like, I need to break him on his serve. This isn't about my game now. So he's like, win. And I just loved it. He's a real champion, man.
But after he got broken a lot in the second set, you could tell he threw it because he just stopped running after that bit. He's like, look, he's like 5-2 up or something. He said, just let him have it. In a set. Yeah, he's like, fuck it, just move on to the next one.
That's energy conservation. That's not fair enough. And it's about momentum. Because Jocko won the 4th, you'd expect him to win the 5th.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? Normally, whoever wins the 4th and has the momentum, you go into, you watch the start of the second set, and Alcaraz was dejected, man. After getting whooped in the first. And he just plays great tennis. Like, really, really good high-level tennis, man. Loads of stars in the building. You see?
I saw a couple. I
Yeah,
obviously
was
saw
there,
the
Andy?
Waleses.
Andy was there.
I did see Andy in there. Yeah.
The Wales or the Windsors?
The Waleses.
Oh, the Prince. Oh, okay, fine. I was
That's
like,
why I said that. The
yeah,
Waleses.
Yeah, the Wales. It's just a weird thing to say. Okay. James Bond was there and his wife.
Which one?
Current Bond, man. When you say Bond, you only mean one Bond. Current Bond. Daniel Craig. Brad
Yes.
Pitt was there. Wolverine was there.
Mm.
What's his name?
Makes me
Wolverine's
think, after the game,
Mm.
where did they like run off to get
Go and
away
jam.
quickly?
Nah, they're going to the ball, man.
You reckon they all chill after?
Champions ball. I'm thinking they're going there.
Really?
Yeah, they all shower up and then they go to that black tie event. I'm telling you,
Interesting.
chill with the champions.
Mm.
Jocko's crying. You see him crying?
No, when?
He saw his son and then he just broke down in the interview, in the post-match interview.
I didn't see that.
Mm.
He does have a heart.
Agros is funny, man.
Oh yeah, when he was trying to pay him compliments, but he's just giving him backhanded things,
Broken
saying
English.
you old, bro.
You legend. Really, when I was young, I watched you and now I beat you. It was all like, I was like, okay, the guy's won now. Now he's going to be a superstar, which means he's going to get English lessons.
Mm.
He's going to get his teeth straightened. Like, this is going to be like, okay, let's make you
it'll change
Federer
completely,
now.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're going to get endorsed now.
You need to be the next one. Yeah, off you go.
Yeah.
Badger.
That reminds me, did you see that picture of Messi in the supermarket?
No.
So obviously he's in America now, and it's basically a picture of him with a basket, trolley. And obviously he's just walking around and nobody knows who he is. And they were like, imagine this in Tesco in England. You just get like, oh my God, it's Messi. But they're just like, you imagine them like, who's this little man walking around? He's a soccer player, and he plays some soccer. It's just so funny, man.
Yeah,
I often think this, I often think like somebody who's big in England, if we saw them on holiday where they're not big, but we know who they are, then we have a better chance of, making a connect. You know what I mean?
What do you mean making a connect? What, like chilling with him?
Yeah. Like, for example, my mate Jay,
We're never going to chill with him, bro.
he was in Malaysia. No, not Messi, but he was in Malaysia and Amir Khan was there with his wife. And they just had like a drink together. Because he was like, no one really knew who he was, but I did. So then we just started chilling. But in a scenario where everybody knows who you are, then it's harder to get to the, the
No,
source,
but I
let's
would
say.
have thought that they would have wanted to be left alone completely because they're in a place where they aren't known at all.
Yeah, no, it's not like Jay went up to him. It was just more, it happened quite organically. He was like, oh, you're right, Amir. And then he didn't say like, oh, da, da, da. He was just like, yeah, cool, let's chat. So
Wow.
I feel like if I saw Sleb, in a different environment,
You freak out.
and I always think, I always think about if they were in India, because then I was like, I have home advantage here. I can show you things that you don't know. I know the language. Do you know what I mean? I have home advantage here. Reverse the microaggression.
I could be
man.
your tour guide, eh?
Leave it to me. I'll sort it out. No problem.
Yeah.
I know the guy.
Yeah.
Let me make a phone
All
call.
good.
I'll ring CSK. CSK.
What?
I need some access. That's it.
Oi. It's mustard to you, okay?
That's right. That's very true. CSK mustard.
Yeah,
CSK mustard. I need some.
Don't even call him
access
CSK,
space.
just call him mustard, man. Don't. He'll be like, who the fuck's CSK? He'll be like, no, it's me, but why are you calling me my initials? Who are you?
Does he know we call him CSK?
No, I don't think he does.
That should be a conversation of, Dad, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਰਾ friend ਆਇਆ ਸੀ ਨਾ, ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਨਹੀਂ, yeah, ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ CSK ਬੁਲਾਉਂਦਾ. What do you think about that? He's going to get his ex.
Bellicone, that's what he'd say.
Bellicone, ex ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆ ਮੇਰਾ.
Yeah, close.
Lovely, darling.
Home advantage.
So that was Wimbledon was great to watch. Obviously attended the wedding on Saturday, so that was a full day on Saturday. I'm seeing Tony Robbins next week, which has been postponed.
Why?
So I booked it in 2019. So obviously, as you know,
You booked it 4 years ago.
it got cancelled, obviously, postponed.
Oh, okay.
So pre-COVID is when we were supposed to attend. Obviously, I'm big into my personal development. He's probably one of the biggest guys in personal development. The good thing is, I was in a different headspace when I booked it. I'm in a completely different headspace now. So I'll be viewing it with a very different, as in I have a lot more clarity and grounding where I am now. So it's nice that I think if I attended in 2019, it would have been just loads of hype. And yeah, I just would have it would have made me take on 10 new things and not focus on things I was already doing. Whereas now it's just like, okay. So looking forward to though. It'll be 4 good days to just work on
4
myself.
days.
Yeah, standard UPW is this flagship event, Unleash the Power within 4 days. 4 long days, like till midnight every night.
Where is it?
NEC?
Do you get access to him?
What do you mean? Access to him?
Like, do you get to sit with him 1-to-1, or is it like
no, it's a big event, man. It's like
massive
1,000
event?
people. It's like, yeah, it's a
Oh,
big
okay.
event. It's like 1,000 people. Yeah, doing the firewalk and all that kind of stuff, you know.
Mate, do some networking.
Oh, absolutely, bro. You know that's what I do anyway. One of my friends is actually one of the backup speakers, so maybe I'd book it sometime with Tony. I don't know.
Is it Dino?
It's not Dino. He hasn't been on the podcast. He's been on that TV show, Rich House. I think it's called Rich House, Poor House, something like that, or it's on Channel 5.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's fine. But no, should be good. Looking forward to it. I haven't done any personal development, like as in attended a course in a while. It's nice to actually just have that headspace to go and just focus on something for a couple of days.
I'm interested to hear your insights.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to come back and start preaching law of attraction. I know how you feel about that.
I think you probably will, and if you do, I will cut you out completely.
You promise?
Do I promise what? That I'll cut you out? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do promise.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'll rebrand everything.
Can we shake on that? I can say it now. I can say it now if you want.
Shut up, man.
So I can form my own brand on the side.
You already have. See, it's not even like a threat. I'm like, yeah, you already have, mate. And
No, that's a complimentary thing. So yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, you'll see it when it happens, guys. Something very special coming soon. And we're trying to launch it for a
that's
while.
not very special. We just fucking told everyone, but okay.
You don't know what it is though, but they don't know what it is. You know what it is. They don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's launching very soon. Unfortunately, my VA is dealing with some personal circumstances at the moment, so he's delayed the launch, but that's fine. It's all good. I'm just working on more content. Indy's seen it. He likes it. Our very special friend who came on as a guest actually did tell Indy that he should start referring to me as Jazz because it aligns with my branding, to which Indy had a hissy fit. So yeah.
I didn't have a hissy fit. What I said specifically was, I knew him as Karan before. Just because he's done his branding shit doesn't mean I'm going to change it. Sorry. He should have branded things properly. And by the way, Indy and Doctor came first. Thank you.
Doctor's part of it, so you're nearly there.
Yeah. You're also nearly there. So...
What, Dr. Karan? Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah.
Oh, my branding.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would be really good.
All you have to do is just change it to Karan. It's
Dr.
real
K.
easy. It's
Dr.
real
K.
simple.
Hi guys, Karan here. Bloody hell, how camp does that sound, man?
That
Bloody
sounds, yeah, because you're
coffee
making
with
it
Karan.
sound like that.
Go and say it
Hey
nicely.
guys, Dr. Karan here. That's how you could say it.
Okay, you know there's another Dr. Karan who's already got his branding, Dr. Karan. You know
Mind
that
it, man.
as well.
Don't worry about that. Don't
Sorry,
worry about that. You could be the other one.
The dude's got like 600,000 on Instagram.
Yes, I know he does. We follow him on the Instagram account.
Yeah,
He's
and I'm going to
great.
compete with that. I'm going to compete with that, yeah?
Yeah, of course you are.
Shut up, mate.
Why don't you call yourself Dr. Just Karan? There you go. Embrace your Punjabi heritage.
Do you know what? I think I do a lot of that. I think I do enough for both of us. Sorry, I embrace your Punjabi heritage. Punjabi bolda nahi. Tu ਭੁੱਖ ਲੱਗੀ ਹੈ ਤੂੰ.
Oh, man.
Dirty. Chalo.
Guys, that's been an episode of Indian Doctor. We'll catch you guys next week. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Do you know, one
Do
thing I
all
want
that
to
good
let you
stuff.
guys know. Do you know how much I've seen this guy recently? The last 3 podcasts. No, it's not going to be like. We have shot 3 podcasts in 4 days. Is that correct?
5 days.
5 days?
5 days. 5 days. Yeah.
I don't want to see you for a while now, okay?
No, you do. You miss me.
I bet you sit there and just tell yourself. I bet Sanjay's sitting there. He's like, he does like me. He's my friend. I know he doesn't mean it. I know he likes me though. Why you tell yourself that when you're driving as well?
It's true.
It's true, isn't it?
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Chalo. All right, mate.
Caught me.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for watching this week's episode of the Indy and Doctor Show. Thank you. Bye.
Dickhead. Thank you guys for watching. Check out the rest of our episodes here and don't forget to subscribe here. We'll see you guys on the next one.